Hello guys, hello. You have reached Goddess of Fire Tarot 128. This is Tamika. Thank you for being here and stopping through and tuning onto my channel. Today we are going to do another the fire series, the readings, fire files, as we call them, like the X-Files, the fire files. And we have our trusty dice, so we can choose whichever pile we're gonna get. And I started to do a different reading earlier, like it's a pick a card for what energy is coming towards you. I probably will just do it tomorrow because the lighting in my room isn't, with the camera and the lighting and the phone, and I would just want it to be easy, and it's not easy right now. Like, I want the lighting to be right without me having to fuss and fight over something. So I'll just do it tomorrow when the sun is shining bright and I get all that natural beautiful light in. So until then, we're going to use the dice to get one of these cards from our fire files. I hope you guys are doing good this weekend, having a good time, enjoying yourself. Number 10. 10 here is Lantern. A look within or time alone gives hermit energy. So I just brought this out because the divining dice is what I would have typically used. Well, there were only 12 sets here, so I just used that. But I have a red dice that goes up to 20, and you use that for the divining dice. But I thought it would be cute to see what the number represented in terms of the list. So like I said, this is Lantern. A lantern, hermit energy, introspection, self evaluation. This could also just be thinking deeply about a situation, a person, an idea, just going internal and getting the answers from yourself. I still just know somebody could be spending a lot of time alone, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Did I say there were? I thought there were 12. Maybe there's 11. I'll go back over it because I dropped them and another one came apart. No, not from me dropping them. There were 2 sets that came apart. So the first card we have on here is I am imperfectly perfect. I am dope as F, and I am beautiful. So this card was just some like affirmations that I wrote down so that people could look more positively about themselves or feel more positively about themselves. And it's in the yellow index card, which to me yellow talks about your solar plexus. So it talks about that lion energy, your confidence, your vulnerability, your ability to be humble and compassionate, yet strong and assertive and courageous. The next card we have is emotional trauma, experiences that leave you feeling unsafe, hopeless, self-blame, shame, disconnected, fearful, or helpless. And 10th house has to do with Capricorn energy. So Capricorn could be significant. Main character of your own storyline, the star of your own show, living your life unapologetically and on your own terms. So these actually are really good cards. Whomever and whatever that is vibrationally connected to me will always prosper and flourish. Protection is a given. This is interesting. Experiences that leave me feeling unsafe, hopeless, self-blame, shame, disconnected. This ideally just sounds like someone who, let me get cards on these, because this is like, this sounds like someone who is on their journey. This sounds like someone who is finding their place in life. Maybe someone feels, because of this emotional trauma, it could be that someone feels like they're not perfect. No one is perfect though. So with the emotional trauma, maybe someone is feeling opposite of what they portray to the world. Oh, okay. The main character of your own story, the star of your own show. A show. The star of your own show. Can you give me something on emotional trauma? Whomever and whatever that is vibrationally connected to me will always prosper and flourish. Protection is a given. And that's the only one that came out in green. Look, emotional trauma, robbery. Someone feels robbed by a loss. Having to deal with a third wheel, feeling overloaded. Something about communication with friendship. So, robbery, exploitation, unfairness, and caution with loss. Just sit there now. So, alright, like this could be someone who went through some really traumatic shit as a child. With robbery and loss, someone could have lost someone to a robbery. Because whenever this card comes out, because it says bereavement, although it has sorrow, damage, and loss, and you can use this for multiple different things, bereavement is what always stands out to me, especially with this young boy holding his dog and crying. He's standing in the rain like his world is crushed. So someone could have been involved in some type of robbery and lost their life. So say as a child, you lose someone to a robbery. And we're talking about emotional trauma that follows us from our possible childhood. Or, well, if this is something that happened at any time in someone's life, this could actually absolutely be an emotional trauma. So then we have third wheel with enemy, distrust, flirtation, with overload, excess, obligation, overwhelm. So that is like, if I'm gonna put this in terms of someone's upbringing and the things that they've gone through as a child that now shapes the way they are as an adult, then someone could have lost someone in a robbery. And these are both, this is 13, this is 14, that's 5 and 4. Conflict to one's stability. Third wheel and overload. So someone in their family experienced some type of trauma, what returns to loss of life. Then third wheel overload. This is like having a parent that is a cheater, and it brings a lot of stress and a lot of tension into the household. So they witness this, and then this with communication, friendship, connection, network. This is the throat chakra. This is someone who is comfortable talking with their friends, able to vent with friends, able to release with their friends, because they don't feel like this right here feels very chaotic. It feels very trauma filled. It feels very unsafe. This is not an energy that you can grow and flourish in. Look, and this is 13. This is 13. This loss, this death created an overload within the family. Whether this was a parent or like an aunt or uncle, a cousin. Maybe it could have been a friend. Most definitely could have been a lover with the third party, the third wheel here. I feel like this is someone who is a product of their environment. I am imperfectly perfect. I am imperfectly perfect is a great sentiment for this for this energy here, because it's like someone realizing that I am not my past. I'm not my past circumstances. I'm not what I've been through. I'm not who the people are who raised me or the community around me who influenced me as I was growing up. I am not those people. I am the main character of my own story. I write going forward what is going to happen for me and to me. I won't allow myself to be put in situations that will cause me to feel unsafe, or to cause me to feel hopeless, or to cause me to feel shame. This is someone who probably is feeling shameful or has felt shameful about speaking about the people in their close proximity. At the bottom where we have gift, this person here could be the gift in this whole situation. Could be the child. The promise. The promise. Why did I want to say the promised child? Oh, the golden child. Like the movie with Eddie Murphy. The only real part I remember about that movie is when the little boy had to touch. Was it a little boy, or it looked like a little boy, but it was really a little girl? Like, I think I want to say I found out later on that it was a little girl and not a boy who played that role. But I remember when the little boy touched the woman's toe to heal her. The butterflies. I remember the butterflies. And the one beam of light. And then the Eddie Murphy's part where he's in like the Buddhist temple. Is it a Buddhist temple? Where were they in Tibet? Wherever. He was on the thing. He was like, I want the knife. Like he was scratching. I can't do it because, But that's what that reminds me of. So this person here is the gift. Almost like the promise. Almost like there's a promise here. I don't feel like this is in terms of a relationship, although, no, an intimate relationship. I feel like this is like, I feel like this child was a gift. The one who went through this emotional trauma. I feel like that child is a gift. Memories, imagination. See a child playing. Gift with imagination, fantasy. Oh, tu se fiata no cheras. Someone's memories are fantasy. This person's memories are fantasy. Maybe the evil eye protection, stubbornness, hesitation. Like you see these and it's like, this is good stuff, right? That's the good stuff. Sí, todo esto no quiero feel no quiero cierta. Okay. there was a gift that was stolen away from someone. A gift was stolen away from someone. A promise, a confirmation, an assurance of love. The gift was lost. The memories are different. The memories aren't what someone's memories aren't what they were told. It's like being told, someone being told that their dad was in the war and he went away, and that's why he's not around. But in all actuality, like, he really had just left one day and didn't come back because he didn't want to be with the mom or something like that. So he didn't communicate at all with the child. But the story that the child was told growing up is different than what the true reality of a situation is. Living your life unapologetically and on your own terms. This is like being on your own, being out from underneath a possible toxic relationship with a family. Whomever and whatever that is vibrationally connected to me will always prosper and flourish. And it's the only card out here with green. All of these are in red. Red talks about passion, talks about love, talks about the root chakra, your base, your foundation. Oh my God. You hear that, Roger? You hear that ringing? It's loud. It's in my the left ear. Someone could be having a problem with their left ear, or they're getting messages about something. Root chakra, your foundation. Root chakra also talks about, like, not just your stability in terms of like money and such. The root chakra talks about you being centered, being planted firmly somewhere where you feel like you can't be moved, you can't be pushed, you can't be pushed down. And that is a shaky energy. With the emotional trauma in the middle, it was like someone had to crawl out of that. But the green talks about, it talks about money, it talks about nature, and it's that earth energy, your practical matters. But it also talks about your heart. Someone could be protecting their heart from, maybe someone, although it's like they're going through this, it almost feels like a healing energy where they're protecting their heart from new people because of the, I don't know. This person is very protective of the people who are in their inner circle, the people that they truly, truly, truly trust. I want to see, I don't know, the 10th house. What is the 10th house? I know it has to do with, like your job, your career. It's so hot in here. 10th house. House of social status, public image, professional aspirations, career achievements, work, career, contributions to society, a dominant parent. There's a dominant parent. That's this person's influence, the parent or the leading figure, the person who had the power in this person's life. I feel like this person grew up in a one-parent household, and because someone left, whether they left and they're alive or they left and they are deceased. Memories. This person has memories of, maybe they have memories of seeing third-party situations, or they have memories of one of their parents interacting, with different people and having different dramas in their life. It's like an overload and excess of these memories. Imagination is like, when I think of that, it makes me think of, someone coming over to visit, the parent, and the child is playing, and it's like, oh, this is your Aunt Judy or your Uncle Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like, as opposed to, this is the person that I am sexing right now. With this evil eye energy, over communication, throat chakra, relationships, emotion. Evil eye. I feel like it has a lot to do with, what do I want to say? The evil eye could be an energy that you are sending out, or you can use the evil eye to protect yourself. It's like protecting your words, maybe. Or your words are protected. Your words are protected with this group of people. You could come from a family where you can talk to one, like say if this has to do with the dominant parent, you could talk to that parent about something, and then your business is now like all out on the street. Now everyone knows what's going on. And like with this imagination and the memory, it again just reinforces that this person was looking through rose-colored glasses with regard to their family unit. Ten. And what did we say 10 was? The lantern energy with the hermit. Looking within, introspection. When you look within in terms of that hermit energy, you should come out on the other side of something. It should allow you to see things from a deeper perspective. It's like a light switch coming on, and now you see things for what they are, and you see people for who they are. Friendship, imagination. It was like, these are the conversations that one is having with their team, with their network of people. And I feel like there are only a few people that this person is truly comfortable with and truly connected to. Like this person is making their own family or has made their own family. And this family, these are the people that this individual holds close. I don't know what this has to do with. I think maybe, because I was going to say what does this have to do with my fire files. But I think that my husband and I were talking yesterday or the day before yesterday. And we were talking about even the underdogs have their own issues. Even those people who are the villains, they became villains for a reason. Medusa wasn't just Medusa because she was a bad bitch with an attitude. Like, she was taken advantage of. Then she was punished for being a victim. And put in a situation where she destroyed other people just from looking at her. Like, she was put to shame because of her beauty. And all she did was exist. So the villains also have a story. There are traumas that people have gone through in their life that they either come out on the other side where they're not bitter, that they're growing, that they're learning from their experiences, or you can have people who just repeat the same cycle. They pass it down from generation to generation because they don't know any better. They don't know to do that 10 energy with the lantern. They don't know to look within. I'm gonna get, what time is it? 25. I want to get some letters. I don't want this to be like extra long. Letters. So I feel like this person might be someone who realizes that they're the number 6. Oh, I didn't tell you these numbers. We have 59, 13, 37, 67, 72, 36, 28, 20, 63, 77. So that could also be broken down to 95, 31, 73, 76, 27, 63, 82, 2, 36, but it could be 9. And, well, 77 is 77. I'm not breaking all the numbers down. Just know that there's a lot. This promise, the third wheel, and the memory. Significant. The letter V, V6 engine could be significant. A letter N in Nevada could be significant. Van. Someone could be taking like a road trip. Someone's feeling shame. Could involve a Libra energy or have to do with some type of justice. With 963, connect with light, spirit, higher consciousness, third eye thinking, seeing things for what they are, seeing people for who they are. We have the letter A. Look, Van, V-A-N. August is significant. The letter I. The number 0. So August 6th could be significant. Shame dealing with a Libra energy. Frequency of 20. We have 20 here, so this shame has to do with a memory. Having to do with fairness, having to do with a Libra. We have number 3. And the letter O. 30 could be significant. 36, 60. August 30th, August 3rd. Willingness, frequency 310. That's the emotion. Somebody with the letter A or something to do with August. The letter T, willingness. T-I. IT, some could be in IT. Computers. 00, 70, 30, 60. Letter Y. Y. 10, a tin pan or tinfoil hat. Conspiracy theorist, or someone with a conspiracy is significant. I'm hearing like in a file number or an ID number is significant. The letter Z. The letter D. The number 1. June is significant. It's about to be June. The letter K is significant. TKO, another love TKO. It's like another one. Mom or dad, is there like another one? Another Uncle Bobby, another Uncle Paul, another Uncle Jeff. The number 2 is significant. 2K. Something happened in 2K. 852 Hertz. Attract soul tribe with this friendship. I said you're attracting your own soul tribe, your own people. Apathy. Emotion is number. Frequency is 50. Having to deal with a Pisces. The letter D is significant. Another D. Another V. So V is 6VD. Venereal diseases. Sexually transmitted diseases. May, June, and August is significant. Apathy. This Pisces is feeling apathy. This is somebody who's not feeling, they're feeling numb. Feeling numb to a situation. Maybe feeling numb to their old soul tribe. This is why they are attracting or have attracted their new soul tribe. 3 years, 2 years, or 7 years is significant. 27. 73. I think we said that already. It also, Izod, IZOD, that's a clothing line, right? That could be significant. Maybe someone likes to wear that. Toronto, so Canada, is significant. Isn't there a group D4, D6? WD. Something needs to be loosened up. Something is too tight. Maybe someone, the parent is too tight, too stringent, too controlling. AT&T is significant. A vault. Something about a vault. Maybe this vault is, or like it's just maybe a safe that's in the wall. It could be behind the picture. That's so cliche, but it ideally could be. A nickel is significant, or a nickel bag, a dime bag. Someone smokes weed. Someone smokes weed, but they are like penny pinching at the same time. I almost feel like someone who is like fiending, trying to gather like change. That sounds more fiendish. So maybe someone does something harder than weed. I'm trying to see if I should pull a couple more cards. I don't think so. Maybe 1 or 2. Fiendish. No c'era kita na chiara. Perché non così è fite na chiara. E che non te sì, però fe na chiara. C'è come piata. No ci siete no kita na Sorry. I didn't think I would use this, but I did take it out, so because it was on my bookshelf at the bottom, so I would have had to work to get it out, and I'm still working to put the thing in to put it back together. So something about something unexpected, something someone didn't see coming, something someone wasn't prepared totally for. So I could have had the cards outside of the box already. This deck is the deck that has meanings on both sides, so we're just going to get what comes out. Protection of criminals. And that's number 36. We had 36 out here, right? Protection of criminals. Criminals could have something to do with the letter B-A-N-T, Y-Z, and O. Something about the 7th of some month. Truth and justice. Protect. See what I'm saying? Protection of criminals. Truth and justice. This truth and justice has false testimony. Like that dominant parent's false testimony against their other parent. The lie that someone told. You know, and I don't know if it has anything to do with this situation. I suspect it does. But I was thinking earlier about how ugly it is for someone to tell, like, particular lies. And I was thinking this because, like, I don't like liars, but I also know that people do lie when they're trying to, like, when it's, I want to say, I guess I think it's harmless because, and not harmless, but they don't mean to be malicious, or they don't have a lot of ill intent. But then there are people that can lie and not just tell one lie, because all right, I didn't cheat on you is one lie. However, let's say this person cheated on you and it was with your cousin. So now this person told you that they weren't cheating, and now they continually lie in your face because I don't even know what I'm trying to say. You hear me getting confused. All right, a better example is if a woman lies and says that a child is one person's and it's not, it's the other person. So you told that one lie, but then you have to lie in this child's face for the rest of their life. Whenever you get happy and they say, I want to call daddy, that's a lie. Whenever they bump their knee and they want to run upstairs and tell daddy what happened, daddy, you know that's a lie. So every day until the truth comes out, or you just take it to your grave, you lie in this person's face every day. Every day. This is the energy that I get here. A protection of criminals, and we had the protection, or a card that came out that spoke about protection. Someone could have felt like they were protecting a criminal. With the opposite energy of this is inner and outer work. This person knows the ins and outs of everything going on with this criminal. And then we did have the robbery card out there as well. Oh, wow. War and strife. The robbery with the protection of criminals. Despair and suicide. Wow. War and strife. It reminds me of that card that I have in one of my decks, War of the Roses. War and strife. All is fair in love and war. Tamar Braxton could be significant, or that song, Love and War, could be significant. The movie War of the Roses could be significant. And here we still have the fours again, with this 1 and this 3 also speaking, representing that 4. Someone's truth and justice, their whole upbringing was like a war zone. It was not happiness to see you. And that's a movie I like with Michael Douglas. I forget the name of it, but his wife was cheating on him, and he set up this whole elaborate thing to catch her. And I think he was trying to kill her. But he would always say, that's not happiness to see me. when they met each other, like when they encountered each other. And the one time he said it was when she found out that she had cheated. Like she knew there was a setup going on. And I think he said it to her and she was like, oh my God, like this is crazy. But I want to say she used that same line against him in the end when he thought she was dead. And when she walked into the room and he's looking at her and she was like, that's not happiness to see me. So someone could be getting their comeuppance. Someone could be shining a mirror at someone else and showing them who they really are. Wow, this is ugly energy. I want to go. This is not nice. Sote Chieta Fieta Fieta with despair and suicide at the bottom. Unrestrained living. Alright. Dosa Fieta Ki Don't Chira. Oh, my nose is itching. I'm out of here. I thank you people for coming through and just sitting with your girl. Alright, I'm out. I don't know what I'm gonna name this. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, deuces, people.